the last birthday present. So here we can see the Chinese company apparently. I have no idea what those things are. G'day and welcome back at the Father and Son Travels. This episode we continue the surprises with another surprise destination for my father. Let's see if he likes it. Oh, good morning. It's very early. It's 4:30 in the morning. We have to go get the train to the airport, and then take the plane at 8:30. So hopefully we catch up some sleep in the plane. Actually, probably we will. But yeah, this is the earliest we have to do for this entire trip. But yeah, ready? More or less. Well, here we are at the central station again. We took a cab to the central station. Now going to the KLIA transit, which is the express, which is the fast train to the airport. So it's around here somewhere. Yeah, the express is over there. And they go every 30 minutes. And then you're straight at the airport, so that's good. Well, here we are at the airport again. Let's see which one is the correct check-in desk. It's all tea. Well, back in line again. You have to fill in a form online apparently or something. What's the point of having passports if you have to do everything online anyway? But okay. So I had to do that quickly. Yeah, my dad of course still doesn't know that this is gonna be another surprise destination. He doesn't know where we're going. He thinks we're going to Abu Dhabi. And I dropped a lot of hints about the duration of the day. We still have like a week before we get home. And I told him before that we are staying one day in Abu Dhabi and one day in Italy. But he hasn't made the link yet that there are some days missing in the itinerary that I told him about. So yeah, let's see how he responds. Well, we're finally sitting after probably the most horrible part of checking in, checking out of the travel until now. For some reason the AirAsia crew is very annoying. But okay. And the border checks and stuff. Well, but also at the desk and everything, they were very tedious with everything for some reason. We've done so many flights until now, but this was the most annoying one already. But okay, let's hope that destination will be a bit different. We're running around a lot. And I don't see what's the point, because they say that you have to have 2 luggages of 7 kilos each. That's the difference if I put it in one luggage or not. It's going to go in the same plane. It's just stupid. It's so stupid.
Maldives, man.
Huh? No.
In the Maldives, that's why that's the farm we did.
Yeah, we're in the Maldives. We're to the Maldives.
Yeah, the Maldives, yeah, because I understand that they did one before.
Yeah.
They did one before.
That's the in-between stop before we go to Abu Dhabi. Yeah. It's the last birthday present.
Yeah.
We stay here for 4 days.
4 days?
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna chill and relax for 4 days.
Wow.
Not have to walk around a lot. This is the in-between relaxed destination, because after this is going to be slightly hectic, because Abu Dhabi is going to be a long flight to Abu Dhabi, then half a day Abu Dhabi, then a long flight to Bali again, and 1 day Bali, and then home. So this is so here we take a rest at the beach, and then we continue. So that was the last surprise, the last birthday sort of surprise. We stop here.
No, nice. Nice surprise.
Well, that's the beach. We arrived at the hotel and we can see it. So what you reckon? Looks nice, right?
Looks fantastic, yeah. Very big surprise.
Yeah. So we have to stay here anyway, because the next possible flight to get to Abu Dhabi was in 4 days. So that's why we're staying here for 4 days. You know, you have to take what you get. It seems like a good opportunity to get here.
Short walk to the beach.
Yeah, you can roll over and fall in. So we're walking down the streets of Hulhumale or something. We have real coconuts here.
Yeah, they're not really ripe yet.
But yeah, I think it's called Hulhulmalé or something. And walking down the boulevard here, it's not your typical Maldivian sort of resort idea that you know from all the Instagram and stuff like that with the resorts. But this is actually the main island. It's connected to Malé, which is the capital. And yeah, you can see that they're constructing everything here. Everything is still under construction here. And so yeah, it doesn't look as pristine as on those videos that you see on Instagram. But this looks like the real deal, and a normal, realistic idea of a place, not a fantasy place. But you still have the beach, like this. It's just still the same beach, still the same sea. With the same birds. So we're just walking around, waiting until we can check in. It's 12 o'clock at the moment, and we have to check in at 2 o'clock. But it's actually a very long sort of yeah, it's very, how do you call that? It's like a very short, very shallow shoreline for a very long time.
Yeah.
So it goes all the way until there, where you see the waves.
That's the wave breakers.
Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. It's very long and flat, and it goes all the way there. And in the distance you can see other islands and stuff. Yeah, it's interesting that this archipelago is technically very big land area for a country, but it just consists of almost nothing but water. It's just
islands.
Yeah, the islands are so far from each other. It's just makes it a very big country, which is kind of ironic for being so small. So right now we're just in the mall of this region, Hulhulmalé. I don't know how to pronounce this name, but this is the mall, which is, for them it's pretty big, but it's of course nothing like what we're used to, especially if you just came from Dubai or Singapore. But it's this big, so it's not very big. It has 4 floors, so that's relatively big for this place. And they have actually kind of a lot of options. They have, this is the kitchen area actually, electronics. They have a coconut scraper. And then they have all kinds of bakery things. Like, this is very old, I think. But they have even these ice cream things over here. Normally those things you would buy at a wholesale place for like a business or something, like these business locations. But it's available for any kind of customer apparently. And bread ovens or pizza ovens. Well, there's an ice maker. Here we have dough kneaders, and this is also an ice cream machine, all kinds of bakery equipment. And here we have a bread cutter and a meat band saw. It's for meat. This is a shawarma, and all kinds of other kitchen, a giant barbecue. So it's kind of interesting. They have those things that you normally wouldn't see in an actual you know, everyday kind of customer shop. They have them here, of course, because they don't have many shops in general, so they just push everything together. We departed at 8:30 Kuala Lumpur time. The flight was 4.5 hours. We landed also half hour earlier, imagine. But we landed at in Malé at 9:30. So technically we are only 1 hour forward, even though the flight was 4.5 hours, because of course you also go back in time in the meantime that you're flying. So we still have the entire day to spend here, so it's bonus. And we have 4 days here to spend, so only 3 nights. But today we have the full day, and the last day we also almost have the full day, because we fly at 8 in the evening, or 8:45 even, I think, yeah, almost 9 o'clock in the evening. So we also have that whole day for ourselves. So yeah, this is gonna be the big in-between break from traveling back home, and it's like a mini extra vacation. And I just made it into like a little birthday present for my father, because his birthday is in March, so relatively quick. And ironically, the entire trip to Australia was also my last year's birthday present. So yeah, it's one big birthday present for my father. He will turn 65 in March, so yeah, it's a milestone, definitely. Scooch. Huh? Turkey. Thanksgiving dinner. Well, good morning from the Maldives, from Hulhulmalé or something. And yesterday, just had an easy evening. Of course, we were kind of tired, so just spent some time at the room watching the local TV, just mostly Sri Lankan or Indian TV. But there are, I think, 2 stations that have world news. And we walked around the town a little bit, and then had a quick drink and a snack. What's he doing? And that's it. And now looking at the sunrise. It's barely 6 o'clock, and here we have sunrise. I already woke up at like 4 o'clock or something, almost, or 3:30 or something, which would be then the sort of the Singapore or Malaysia time zone, I think, because it's a 4-hour difference, something like that. Yeah, I fell asleep at 8 already, but I was very tired, of course, which would be the Malaysian 12 midnight. And then I woke up 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that's the first sort of mini jet lag, I guess, a little bit. So we will see if the actual journey in the end is going to give me a very bad jet lag in the Netherlands, or if, again, chopping it up is going to make it less bad. Here we have a lot of those trails for the crabs and stuff. So that is a very big layer of a crab, but all those little things are mini sand crabs. They walk around. So you have those tiny, I saw them already yesterday when we were walking around on the beach. And everywhere you go, you see little shells moving, and they shells, they are inhabited by those little crabs. I'm trying to find them, to see if I can see them. Also, the entire beach is littered with coral, unfortunately. So the state of the coral, of course, in the world is pretty bad. And you can see that by the fact of how much coral you see washed ashore. Like, here we have a little bit of coral, there we have coral, here, and here. It's all dead coral. Anyway, This is the lovely beach of Hulhulmalé. It's not so popular as the other islands of the Maldives for the reason that it's not perfect. So, oh nice, it's nice temperature. Because everywhere around the beach here they are constructing and they are building, and doesn't look pretty. There is garbage here and there. There is some dirt and whatever, and construction dirt and whatever garbage. They are in the middle of constructing the entire tourist part of this island, I think. So you don't see many tourists here. Oh, the sun is coming now. There he is. Sunrise. Wow. But yeah, you see a lot of locals here. So we are mostly between the locals, which is also, I think it's more fun even. I don't really care about the Instagram pictures, to be fair. And the resorts are super expensive. So again, you don't have to have a lot of money to come here to the Maldives. You can just fly to the capital city, take an Airbnb, and you're also in the Maldives. And I mean, the ocean is still the same ocean, it's still the same water. It's maybe not the same kind of blue as the resort, but if you don't have a lot of money, you have to settle with something, right? And this water looks fine too. Well, anyway, I'm gonna enjoy the sunrise and catch you later again. So here we have some kind of swimming pool, and I think it's where they teach the children how to swim. And it's in the sea, so that is over there, the blue thing. And I think it's just to have a safe area to swim or something. And then there they are teaching them general swimming lessons. And here also. Of course, it's you know, if you have a swimming pool around you, then you don't need an actual swimming pool, so it makes quite sense. Of course, we just learn it inside of a pool in the building. But yeah, for them it's of course very important to learn how to swim, because unfortunately, considering the global warming situation and the rising sea levels and stuff, yeah, it could be that in maybe 20, 30 or something years that the Maldives mostly is gone. Don't hope so, but yeah, the possibility is there. Of course, they are one of the most vulnerable countries in the world to global warming, so as you can see, there's nothing here, just you know, there's not a lot of difference between the ocean level and the street level, and there are no hills or mountains here, so you just need to raise it maybe 2 meters and everything is gone, mostly. But yeah, let's hope we don't have that. Well, I walked all the way to the end of this island, kind of, because they're divided in sections. So Hulhulmalé has phase 1 and phase 2 or something, which is divided by a bridge and a little canal. So I walked that beach of the phase 1, and phase 2 is over there. That is phase 2, and there's the bridge that links it together. And on the map I saw that phase 2 is mostly under construction, I think. It's all new apartments, and as you can see already, I see a lot of building like cranes and stuff like that, and things under construction. Like over here they have some cranes. So yeah, I would not be surprised if in a couple of years this will be a bustling place full of tourists and whatever. But now it's still under construction, and I'm probably one of the few tourists that actually stay here. But yeah, here we have the sort of canal that divides it. Alright, and there we have the bridge. pretty decent walk. It was maybe half an hour walk or something. Not so, it's pretty nice actually in the morning. Yeah, very easy. Well, I'm gonna enjoy my walk back. Okay, 1, 2. Hoppa! Yeah, good, perfect.
Yeah, that's for your vlog.
Yeah, thanks.
Where are you from?
Netherlands.
Oh wow.
Yes. And you're from here?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay,
My
great.
son.
Ah, great. You also jump?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2. Yay!
Have a great day.
Very good.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Okay, so I found some of those poisonous little fish that you see on some videos. Look at those. Those blobs. Those things. They are everywhere now, I see them. So I'm gonna leave this beach now. And I saw already before on some video before that the bigger version of those animals, some people they pick them up, but they are actually poisonous, and they can basically make you sick for a while. So yeah, that's good to avoid. Chicken, roosters, hey, chicks, little chicks. So yeah, that's the other side of the place. Like I said before, they are constructing a lot of stuff here, so it looks many times like a construction site with a lot of garbage and stuff. And you have those chickens running around. But yeah, if you can look past that, just ignore it. I mean, the beach doesn't really have that. You have the whole beach to yourself, remember? So it's just how you look at things, like also this. I mean, it's not nice, of course, but hey, you're still in the Maldives for a cheap price, and the beach is right over there. So take your wins. So it's next to finished buildings. You have unfinished buildings. Like yeah, this one is finished, of course. And then others are still under construction. So you probably have to be fast to still get things for a cheaper price. Well, after a little bit of a disappointing breakfast, it's included in the price, but it's literally just toast and an egg and jam, but okay. We're walking to the other side of the island, see how long it will take us to get there. I guess it's gonna be like 5 minutes. But that's very interesting that from the whole time that we have been traveling, of course, we were only in big places that you have to drive 2 hours to get somewhere. And now we are in a place that you can actually walk 5 minutes and you're at the end of it finally.
And it's at the beach.
Yeah, and also at the beach. So that's kind of actually a nice ending of the big travel, you know, that now everything is very close by for once. It feels a bit, it's even closer by than in the Netherlands. So, this entire area is just under construction. Like this entire section is just being built. I think almost everything on this island is very, very new. I think the island itself is also new, or at least maybe created artificially somehow or something, or I don't know. I should look it up. I don't know. So here we can see the Chinese company apparently, and the group responsible for the building. So our taxi driver on the way here yesterday told us that the main bridge connecting the capital city to this island, the bridge was built by the Chinese. And the Chinese have this new strategy of sort of supporting or funding projects in less developed countries, and then sort of making sure that the rent, or how do you call it, sort of the interest rate is very high, and then those countries cannot pay it, and then the Chinese, they can claim sort of things because of this. So they can claim like harbors or something for a lease. Like they have done this already in many countries like Pakistan or Sri Lanka or something. So they do the same here. They fund things, then the country cannot pay them back, then they get into trouble, and then they make a deal. And like this, the Chinese can have a military presence in other countries, for example. So it's a bit shady business, but okay. I guess we will see later how it works out. Yeah, it's a smart idea here. There's one giant construction site on this side of the island here. It's crazy, crazy. But this is all new. Everything is new here. Well, we arrived on the other side, and here's a big harbor section. And oh, you have some kitties over here. Stray kitties. Yeah, this is the harbor section. It's full of construction and everything. And yeah, we will see if we can maybe make it to a place where there is a nice beach. There are some hotels here and stuff on this side. But definitely our side is nicer because it doesn't look like this. Oh yeah, this is the terminal for all the yeah, for the ferries and stuff. And they have a driving school here. Must be the easiest exam that you can ever have. Easy. Oh, coffee. Here's a little coffee place, little market. Little fish market over here. Fresh fish. Yeah. With tuna. Yeah. It's a little marketplace here, yeah. And you have some fruits and nutmeg. A lot of fruits and veggies. Yeah, more fruits and veggies.
More road, eh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Really great.
There's a chilies.
Oh, chili, eh?
Yeah. Bell peppers.
Limes.
And then here we have the ferry service. So here you can take all kinds of ferries and boats and stuff to the sort of other islands. There's another island over there, for example. And yeah, you can go there if you want. Or to Malé. Yeah. Surprisingly big trees here on the island.
Maybe the coral, maybe the ground is very fertile.
Yeah, maybe it's fertile ground or something, yeah. They are sort of pine trees. You can find them really everywhere. Pine trees are one of the most versatile trees that you can have, I think. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that you then have those fully grown trees over here. Pretty thick trees here. If you just look at the trees for 1 second, you just forget for 1 minute that you are on an island. It's the only little bit of greenery around here that is still authentic. But we're almost at the end of the island again, because up there is the bridge where I was this morning. Oh, here we are at the end of the phase 1 of the island or something. And I almost made full circle now, because if I just continue this road, then I'm back at where I was this morning. And here we have the canal in between. So this is just a walking and a bike bridge or something. And here we have the turquoise water. So yeah, the water is very beautiful. But apart from that, of course, it's just one big construction site here. So yeah, again, you can see all of that is new. Well, we're back again at the other side. So that's how fast you can walk the circumference of, well, almost, we have to also walk back. But this took us maybe an hour or something. It's, this is how small it is.
Yeah.
And only this side has the beach, so we are on the good side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not advice on that.
walking down the beach, and now we are swinging.
Just relaxing on the swing.
Yeah, in front of the beach.
And the beach sand here is unbelievably fine for grain.
Yeah.
It's almost like you've taken a packet of flour and wet it. That's how fine the sand is here.
Yeah, it's and it doesn't really stick to your feet that much. It's actually quite nice. And I think it just pulverized coral, because you can find coral everywhere around here.
Yeah.
Mostly dead. But yeah, it's you're walking literally on coral. But don't take it, because they will definitely pick you out of the queue and you will be fined heavily. In most countries they highly forbid it for obvious reasons. So be careful with what you take home. But yeah, this is nice. Look at all the coral. Yeah, it's all dead coral in here. Everything is just dead coral. Jesus. Just heaps and heaps of coral. I hope that there's still something left in the ocean, but most of it seems to be on the beach. That's a pretty bad sign, but yeah. I caught one.
Yeah, it is like a spider.
This one is pretty interesting. Yeah.
Spider crab.
He thinks he's safe because he's on the sand, so he thinks he's on the land, but he's fooled. I fooled him. Where the hell did he come from? Actually, this is the first crab I see on the beach. The other ones we only saw around the rocks. This one just came out of nowhere. But I'm gonna set him free now. You wanna go back in the water, buddy? There you go. Whee! There he goes. Well, it's time for me to test the waters. See how far I can get without breaking my ankles or something, or ripping over my foot. I don't know what's down here. It's kind of dark here. It's corals maybe, or whatever. It's just oh. Okay, seems good, seems good. Some fish maybe here and there, who knows? Huh. It's quite nice water. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah. There's no sharp things here, just at the beginning it seems. Yeah, let's see how far I can get. It's a very interesting beach because it's so long, the same level. Okay, well, I don't see any fish around here, not yet. So yeah, we're just having a quick walk at the beach again, and all those things just are here suddenly. I have no idea what those things are, but it looks like, I think it's like those blue, I don't even know, like coral, those things that are stuck on the coral or something. Or they're algae or something, I have no idea, but the whole beach is full of it. Everything, all the blue stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe
Is
that,
that the stuff that glows in the light?
maybe, I don't know. Here we have a little crabby.
Yes, the word, we're living there.
Hello.
It's a show crab.
Oh.
It's a show crab.
Yeah. I also heard that some of those are also poisonous or something, or like the big ones or something.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they have like a sting or something.
Oh.
Yeah, many things that can kill you. So I just asked the local over there what they are, and they are jellyfish apparently. Very, very small jellyfish. Didn't know that they could be so small. But yeah, it's a jellyfish apparently. And according to him, it's not very normal. Like he says that he never really saw so many of them beaching like this. So it's apparently a very rare occurrence. And he says it's not smart to swim now because they feel like a wasp sting if you get hit by them. And they are so small. So yeah. I'm not gonna try it now to get in the water. But definitely very weird thing to see because it's so blue. Very blue. I didn't know that jellyfish look like that. I had a different thing in mind, but okay. Well, this is the main street of Hulhulmalé. It's the busiest street here, as you can see and hear. So it's interesting to see that it seems like everybody has like their own little garden or something in front of the house. Yeah, interesting. They try to use every space they have because they don't have so much space, of course. That's our advertisement, yeah.
Yeah, the white has got a yellow around it, around it.
Yeah. It's an interesting advertisement, yeah. That's an interesting advertisement. Well, we're back here at the same place as yesterday to get Sri Lankan food. Had it yesterday for the first time, it was very good, so I recommended the same for my dad. So, and it's very cheap here because the meal itself is just like €5. Well, what do you reckon? Sri Lankan food. It's with beef and meat, yeah, the beef and vegetables and potatoes and stuff. Pretty good. At the seaside. Because why would you eat inside if you can eat here? I mean, you can always eat inside, but you can never eat here again. So, yeah. Well, bon appetit. And with that sunset dinner, we finished the episode. What did you think of this other side of the Maldives? Did you know about this? And what surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you next time.